this Belleye doorbell, that's 2K video doorbell DB3 set up via the app, and then once that's done we can then set it up outside and get some footage going. So here we have the app code to download the app. So what I'll do is I'll scan that and then we can download the app. This is for Android that I'm doing, so that's there. So it's called a Vico Home Smart Home Camera. So we'll install that, and then once that's done we'll run it, and then we'll start setting up the camera. So that's done. We're opening it up. We say agree. You can swipe through and see all the things you can do. Get started now. So now we need to sign up for a new account because I've never signed up with this one. Okay, so I've successfully set up my account, and now it's asking to add a device. So what we'll do is that it says allow to find and connect to devices. We say allow. So battery device, plug-in device, or that. So we need to press the long press on the power. So there's the power here on the side when you remove the silicone flap. So we'll press that and wait for it to come on. So there we go, a loud sound there. So that's doing its thing. So we heard a sound. So next step, so now it will be searching for devices. So there we go, that's the DB3, and that's the DB3 there on the box. So that's the correct one. So we'll select that one. And then now it will select some Wi-Fi's that it picks up in the area, and then we want to connect to one of those, and then I will continue the video once connected to the Wi-Fi. So I've connected to the Wi-Fi, put the password in, so now it's just initializing and connecting everything. Now this will need to connect to a 2.4 gigahertz network, not a 5. So just remember that when joining a Wi-Fi
Connection
network.
succeeded.
So there we go. So that's connected. So now it's registering on the cloud, initializing the device, and there we go. So that's all good. We'll call it smart doorbell, and front door, we'll just say back door because I'm going to put it there. Done. So let's start. This is where it's going to be situated. Well, it's right next to the router, so this Wi-Fi signal is strong. So we go next step, and then it tells you how high you should install it. So the height is 1.2 meters. So we'll do that when I go and do the outside installation. We've got the bracket here. So it's got that sticky pad, which was available in the back packaging, as well as the screws which are available, and we can also see some motion coming through already from that. So that's how to set it up and install it, measuring up the screws, getting it all done. So let's just say it's all mounted. You are able to use online storage if you want, so we'll just say no thanks. So that's what you get with no plan and premium plans. So continue without subscription. Enable notification, push notifications, yes, so we want to see them come through. Allow, that's within the app. So that's fine. Then we go back, and then we can see straight away it says there's a firmware update. So what we'll do is we'll press update. So we do want this to be updated for security reasons and everything. So that's now going to run. So we'll just let that run, and when it's finished we'll carry on with the video. Okay, so that's completed, and what we see on the dashboard straight away is you have a little preview of what's going on, and in the top left you've got some icons showing the Wi-Fi signal, the battery power, a few links there, some messages that have come in, and other icons, and at the bottom we've got home, library, and user. So what we'll do first is we'll go to the settings button, which is the middle one. That we'll tap on that, and then what it does is it opens up. So your smart doorbell, Wi-Fi Sphinx is strong. We've got the status online, location is back door, motion detection on medium, so we'll press on that and we'll see motion detection is on, sensitivity is medium, recording settings. So what we want to do is a cloud cooldown time, so that means 30 seconds between each detection that will take place, and cloud recording duration up to 10 seconds. So let's increase that, let's make it up to 20 seconds, and then the cooldown you can also change if you want, so you don't want too many triggers taking place. So that's available there. Sleep, after the doorbell sleeps it will stop recording alarm and send notifications, so you can switch that off if you don't want to record, say you're outside doing something and you don't want it going off all the time. Schedule sleep, you can also set it for certain times. Maybe you don't want to record during school run, so that's one there. And schedule settings, so that's how to set up the settings for that over there. We'll go back. Notifications, so we want doorbell notifications. Push method is a phone call or a notification. We want notification. Then we've got motion detection notification, yes. Smart push, so you need to subscribe to awareness for more features. So this is more intelligent activity that goes on, so that's more of a subscription based thing. And then we have alarm settings, so you can put an audible alarm on here as well if you want that to go off. Video settings, so here's the quality. So do we want 2K or standard definition? We'll change to 2K. Anti-flicker. Frequency 60 Hertz, so it's a bit higher. Date format 12 or 24 hour. Auto night vision, yes. Light sensitivity level is medium, low or high, so you can set that for the night vision. It's a nice basic layout, very easy to navigate. Chime, we'll set that up now. So the doorbell chime, we've got settings over here, so I'll show you how to set that up now. And then here's the cloud service, so you can get that. Indicator light settings, so we've got an indicator light, which is that one. Power settings, power source, so we can see that's solar panel plug-in or battery, so we plugged it in, and then it's battery as well, so that's running. Auto on after charging, so as soon as it's finished charging it can switch on by itself. Audio settings, so this is the alarm that goes off. Your doorbell voice, so it's talking that can take place. Doorbell tones, you've got some tones that you can select. You can hear the difference. Let me put that up so we can hear. That's 1, 2 and 3, so we'll leave it on 3. Live audio recording, yes. Voice volume there, and audio video audio recording there. You can share this as well for people who have the same account with this app, so you can share it with other people. And then if you press on the play button from the dashboard, it will go to a live view of what's going on. So that's me there moving my hand, and you can see it going through. You can switch on and off the sound. You can go to sleep, audible alarm, press to talk, so I can do two-way talking here, which is quite cool, and it does indicate live with the date and time. And you can go full screen as well, which is quite cool. So that's full screen. There's my hand, quite responsive, so that's quite good. So we'll go back. That will just show the account, and then some messages that have arrived, the plus button to add more devices if you want, the library where it saves all these events that are taking place, and then there's the account settings for the user over there. So that's all there. Very simple, very easy to navigate. We will now set this up outside. I will remove this cover so there's no reflection. So that's ready to go outside. And the other thing I wanted to show you is the chime. So the chime is USB driven. So as you can see, it's got a little USB plug. Now you might not have a USB plug in the wall, but it can run off USB. So I've got a cable here just to show you what it looks like, extending it from the PC, because I don't have a plug in the room with USB on. So I'll plug this into the PC, and I'll just move this a bit there. So once this plugs in, it's supposed to chime. So there we go. So that's chimed. And then to synchronize it, you've got to press the synchronize button here. Those are the buttons that do that. So very noisy in here at the moment. So chime, and then what we need to do is, so that it's on, we need to put it close, and then what we do is we press. So over here you can see within 2 meters, place the unit within 2 meters of the doorbell, pairing between the doorbell and the unit. Next, so it says there, put the doorbell unit, so hold it down for 3 seconds. So that's the music one I was playing. So I'll hold it down, 1, 2, 3. So now it should be in sync. So I heard the ring, yes. So we go next. Confirm the connection is successful. Press the button. So if I press this, that should make a noise, and then we know it's working. Press and hold the doorbell button for 6 seconds. So I've got to hold this for 6 seconds, and then it should synchronize. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's there. So let's confirm and see. There we go. So that is now synchronized. So when I press that, this will ring. So let's do it. There we go. And we're also getting a notification here where someone's ringing the doorbell. We click on the notification and it comes through. So it shows that doorbell is ringing. And I've got these notifications coming through, and all here are the recordings. So if I come back here, we can see all the events that have just taken place. So those are the little icons to show that it's been ringing. So those are all the scenes. You can filter through the different scenes. You can download them if you want to, so you can save them. You can delete them as well, so you can select them like so, press delete, and then that will delete them. So that's there. So that's quite nice. So you've got all those features there. You can go through different days. So you can go back and we go home. So there it's picking up motion again. So that's quite good. It's quite responsive. So we've got the doorbell set up, we've got the chime, we've got the app, and now I'm going to set it up outside. The bracket that's mounted, it is 1.2 meters off the floor, which they say is required, and that is facing up. like it says there. Here's the doorbell, so you put it in at the bottom first, like so, and then the top clicks in where you've got that little pin which releases that little clip over there. So that's there, you just clip it in, that's there, you had a click, that's ready now. So if I press that, there we go. So I've pressed it, and there's the doorbell, the indicator light's flashing, and it should be recording me over here now.